Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging headfirst into a narrative that pulls us into a galaxy-spanning adventure, the Great Galactic Heist. We'll be dissecting excerpts from what sounds like a really dramatic, action-packed space saga, exploring the audacious mission of a legendary thief and their, well, daring crew.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely eager to unpack every layer with you and discover the hidden currents beneath this thrilling tale.
Indeed. And our aim today is to move beyond simply, experiencing the narrative. We're going to rigorously examine the very anatomy of a daring space heist. This means scrutinizing the strategy, analyzing the meticulous execution, and truly grappling with the broader implications within this vibrant fictional universe.
Right.
For you, our listener, the goal is to uncover the intricate layers of what appears to be a flawlessly executed or perhaps dangerously almost perfect plan.
Almost perfect. I like that.
Yeah, we'll explore the complex dynamics of a specialized team and ultimately reflect on the underlying principles of risk, reward, and the thrilling allure of the unknown. It's a compelling lens, I think.
Definitely. A lens through which to view how great fiction can illuminate these sort of universal concepts from leadership to the psychology of ambition.
Exactly.
And what an introduction we get to this universe.
Yep.
The narrator opens with a line that just instantly transports you. In a distant galaxy where stars are born and die.
Powerful stuff.
It immediately establishes this grand, almost mythical scale, doesn't it? This isn't just some simple caper we're talking about.
No.
It feels like an epic adventure with colossal stakes, hinting at forces far beyond the individual characters.
That's right.
That one line doesn't just put us in a different place, it plunges us into a different kind of existence, where creation and destruction play out on this unimaginable cosmic canvas.
It's truly remarkable how quickly a few carefully chosen words can conjure an entire universe in the mind's eye. Where stars are born and die. It isn't merely descriptive, it's deeply evocative.
Yeah, it really lands.
It speaks to the cosmic dance of creation and inevitable destruction, implying an almost unfathomable vastness of time and space.
Right.
This instantly establishes a tone of grandeur, inherent danger, and, boundless possibility, all before we've even met a single character or encountered a plot point.
It's incredibly efficient storytelling.
It is. This narrative efficiency prepares us for the extraordinary, making us receptive to tales of audacious deeds set against a backdrop of, frankly, cosmic indifference.
Cosmic indifference.
It primes the audience, you, to understand that whatever happens in this story, its consequences will likely echo across immense distances and profound timescales. Sets the stakes incredibly high from the get-go.
Okay, so from that massive cosmic backdrop, our lens narrows down. It focuses on the mastermind himself, Captain Orion Blackwood, as we unpack the meticulous blueprint behind this seemingly impossible feat. The narrator introduces him as a master thief. Now, that's not just a job title, is it?
No, not at all. It implies a certain gravitas, a history of successful, maybe even legendary exploits that have solidified his reputation across the galaxy.
Right, a reputation.
It speaks to a unique combination of skills, certainly, but also a distinct panache, a personal brand that sets him apart.
And the source mentions him being charming and smirking.
Exactly. Which gives him that roguish audacity. He's the kind of figure who commands loyalty not just through his, let's say, demonstrable genius, but through sheer force of personality.
Like a gravitational pull.
Yeah, an almost gravitational pull that draws others into his orbit. He makes danger look attractive.
Okay, let's unpack this. When we delve into the psychological profile implied by a master thief like Captain Orion, what are we really looking at?
Well, we uncover a fascinating blend of traits that go far beyond mere technical proficiency. At its core, there's impeccable strategic thinking, the almost preternatural ability to foresee multiple steps ahead, anticipate countless countermeasures.
Yeah. And spot weaknesses.
And identify weaknesses in systems that most would deem utterly impregnable. But it's more than just problem solving. Orion's vision, beyond simply acquiring an object, it seems to be about engineering perceived impossibilities.
Engineering impossibilities, I like that.
Yeah. The true insight here is how exceptional leaders, or indeed master criminals, don't just solve problems, they reframe them into spectacles of their own making.
Creating a narrative.
Exactly. Creating a compelling narrative that fuels their team and intimidates their adversaries. It's a masterclass in psychological warfare as much as strategic planning.
So leadership is key, too.
Oh, paramount. He needs to inspire absolute confidence and direct a highly specialized, maybe often temperamental team, ensuring they operate as a seamless, cohesive unit even when every sensor screams failure.
And the charm helps there, I imagine.
Definitely. His charm and that notorious smirk suggest a keen, almost intuitive understanding of human nature, enabling him to manipulate situations and individuals to his advantage.
It's not just people either, right? It's systems.
Precisely. This understanding isn't limited to people, it extends to complex technological and social systems. And finally, there's an undeniable, almost pathological willingness to take extreme risks.
Calculated risks, though.
Calculated ones, certainly, but risks that would utterly paralyze an ordinary individual. His vision isn't merely the theft itself, but the demonstration of supreme skill and control, even in the face of overwhelming odds.
He sees opportunities where others just see walls.
Yes, he sees opportunities where others see impenetrable barriers, and crucially, he inspires his team to see them too. He sells not just the plan, but the myth of its invincibility.
And the target for this impossible feat, this engineered impossibility, none other than tech from Emperor Xarxos himself.
Right.
The sheer audacity of that statement just immediately sends the stakes into the stratosphere. This isn't like breaking into some planetary vault or raiding a minor imperial outpost.
Not even close.
This is a direct, undeniable challenge to supreme authority. To an individual who presumably wields immense, perhaps tyrannical, power, commands vast resources, and has, well, truly formidable defenses.
Absolutely. Targeting an emperor signifies that this isn't just about the loot, is it?
No, it feels bigger.
It's fundamentally about the statement, the potent symbolism of striking at the very heart of galactic power.
So they're not just thieves, they're almost rebels.
They are, in a very real sense, rebels or perhaps anarchists of a sort, actively disrupting the established order and daring to question its ultimate authority. This isn't just about gaining wealth, it's about shifting the balance of power, even if only symbolically at first.
The magnitude of the target is critical then. And what about the tech itself? It's kept vague.
Yes, and that deliberate vagueness adds another profound layer of intrigue. Is it like a super weapon capable of destroying entire star systems with a single shot?
Or maybe data.
Or a data core containing every single Imperial secret, from military deployments to personal vulnerabilities of high-ranking officials.
That could be anything, really.
Or perhaps a device with unknown, universe-altering capabilities, something that could rewrite the very laws of physics or biological existence. This intentional lack of specificity fuels the mystery, amplifying the potential impact of the heist to almost cosmic proportions.
So the tech isn't just valuable, it's powerful.
Intrinsically valuable in terms of power, influence, and strategic advantage. This raises an important, even unsettling question. What kind of power or advantage would the stolen tech ultimately grant the crew?
And what would they do with it?
Exactly. Would it be used for pure personal gain, to directly challenge and dismantle Xarxos' oppressive regime, or for some entirely unforeseen purpose that maybe even Orion hasn't fully grasped yet?
And why does Xarxos have it in the first place?
That's the other side of it. Why would Xarxos, an emperor, possess something so uniquely valuable and dangerous that it necessitates such an audacious theft? His very possession of it implies its immense significance.
Setting the stage for a prize that could redefine everything.
Precisely. A prize that could redefine the galactic landscape and potentially unleash unforeseen forces. It forces us, you, to consider the underlying power dynamics at play and what this tech truly represents beyond its immediate function, a fulcrum upon which the fate of the galaxy might pivot.
Okay, so to pull off something this monumental, Captain Orion simply cannot do it alone. He needs a team, right? A finely tuned symphony of specialized skills, each player essential.
Mm-hmm. The classic trope, but essential.
We get introduced to 3 crucial members, and their brief lines perfectly encapsulate their roles and, I guess, the immense trust he places in them.
Yeah, it's very economical storytelling.
First, there's Maya, the hacker. She declared, "My hacks will disable his Imperial Guards." This immediately emphasizes the crucial, almost existential role of cyber warfare and digital infiltration in future conflicts.
Absolutely vital in this kind of setting.
What kind of systems is Maya targeting here? We can imagine it's everything from, I don't know, intricate security protocols guarding entryways and personal data.
Yeah, communication arrays.
To the sprawling communication arrays that coordinate Imperial forces across vast distances, or even the critical power grids that keep vital life support and weapon systems running.
Her success isn't just about disabling. It's about Digital ghosting, perhaps.
Digital ghosting.
Yeah, she wouldn't just turn off a system. She'd make it perceive nothing, or worse, perceive a false, all-clear state, creating a digital illusion bought by milliseconds where failure means immediate, catastrophic detection.
Wow. So blinding and deafening the enemy without them even realizing.
Until it's far too late, her expertise is critical.
Then we have Ark, the muscle, with his gruff, no-nonsense assertion, "My guns will handle the rest."
Simple, direct.
This highlights the essential, often brutal role of direct force and kinetic security in any operation of this scale. Ark's demeanor, implied by that single gruff line, speaks volumes. Efficiency, absolute reliability under pressure,
Yeah, the dependable one.
and a readiness to engage decisively when things inevitably go sideways. He's not just a brute, he's likely a tactical combat specialist, the physical deterrent.
The one who clears the path and holds the line.
Exactly. His very presence allows the others to perform their intricate roles without fearing for their immediate safety. And finally, there's Luna, the infiltrator, who playfully states, "And I'll slip in unnoticed."
Ghost.
The art of stealth and covert operations is her undisputed domain. This implies a need for incredible agility, a profound understanding of movement and shadow, absolute discretion,
And bypassing physical security.
and a remarkable knack for bypassing even the most sophisticated physical security measures. She doesn't just move through shadows, she becomes one, adapting to environments, exploiting blind spots.
Making her presence an absence. A ghost in the machine. Her role is precision, silent execution. The dynamic of this classic heist crew is absolutely captivating, isn't it? It showcases a microcosm of interdependent roles vital for complex projects. Each member isn't just a cog, they are an indispensable specialist,
Right, each bringing something unique.
providing a unique and highly refined skill set crucial for different, often sequential phases of the operation. Maya provides the digital keys, Ark provides the physical barrier and tactical advantage, and Luna provides the ghost-like presence necessary for covert entry.
So they can tackle something impossible for one person.
Exactly. What's truly insightful here is how this interdependent structure allows them to tackle a challenge that would be utterly insurmountable for any single individual, transforming disparate talents into a unified, unstoppable force.
It all hinges on coordination and trust.
Perfect coordination and an almost telepathic level of trust among these specialized roles, especially when they inevitably face the curveballs and unknowns that are guaranteed to arise in such a high-stakes mission.
It's not just a collection of individuals.
No, it's a finely tuned organic machine where each component has a distinct and vital function. It's a powerful testament to the efficacy of extreme specialization within a cohesive unit.
The sum being greater than the parts.
Truly, it's almost a philosophical statement on the power of collective intelligence and synchronized effort.
Speaking Captain Orion, he's not just leading the charge. He's doing it with this characteristic flair that's almost as much a weapon as Ark's guns or Maya's hacks.
That smirk again.
After each crew member states their critical role, he adds, with that infamous smirk, "And I'll negotiate our donation."
Jeez, love that.
This isn't just a cynical twist of words, is it? It reveals so much about his personality and his approach.
Definitely not just cynicism. It's an ironic, supremely confident tone that suggests he doesn't just steal, he appropriates.
Appropriates, yeah. With a certain sense of entitlement or even a twisted form of justification.
He's not just a master thief. He's a showman, a trickster, someone who finds humor and artistry in his criminal enterprises.
It's like he's telling Xarxos, "You didn't lose it. You donated it to my superior skill."
It's branding, pure and simple. And that line, and Orion's accompanying smirk, speaks volumes about the sophisticated psychological warfare he employs.
Not just on targets, but maybe on his crew, too.
Possibly. Not only on his targets, but perhaps more subtly, on himself and his crew. This framing isn't just for his immediate audience. It's fundamentally how Orion perceives and justifies his actions.
It elevates the act.
It's a clever rhetorical device that adds a layer of theatricality and solidifies his personal brand within the criminal underworld. It allows him to elevate his acts from mere theft to something more akin to a grand performance.
An almost altruistic redistribution, in his mind.
At least in his own mind, yeah. What's truly intriguing here is what this means for his approach to confrontation. It hints at Orion's profound confidence in his ability to manipulate situations and outcomes, to twist reality and perception to his advantage.
So he can talk his way out of trouble.
It suggests he's not just adept at breaking into impenetrable places, but at talking his way out of seemingly inescapable binds, or even talking his way into new, unexpected opportunities right under the nose of authority.
That charm is a real weapon, then.
This charm and psychological dexterity are as vital to his master thief status as Maya's digital prowess or Ark's raw physical capability. It makes him far more than just a criminal. It makes him a compelling, almost enigmatic figure.
Whose greatest weapon might just be his silver tongue.
And his ability to control the narrative, absolutely.
Okay, so the plan is meticulously crafted, the crew's assembled, the galaxy is unknowingly holding its breath. Now it's time for executing under fire. The heist itself.
The moment of truth.
Our source immediately drops us right into the thick of it. They infiltrated Xarxos' mothership during a chaotic space battle. Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Because the brilliance of choosing this exact moment for infiltration is just undeniable. It's not just a simple distraction, it's the ultimate smokescreen.
A strategic masterstroke. It really reveals Orion's genius, or at least his audacity.
It feels like a classic tactic, right?
It is. This choice represents a classic, highly effective tactic not only in fictional heists, but in real-world covert operations and military strategy, creating a massive, overwhelming smokescreen to conceal a smaller, precise, and deeply impactful action.
So while the Empire is busy fighting.
Exactly. During a galactic-scale space battle, the Imperial forces are locked in a large-scale, high-intensity conflict. Their attention is completely fragmented and diverted. Resources are stretched to their absolute limit.
And vulnerabilities pop up.
And critical vulnerabilities are not just likely to emerge, but are guaranteed to. Yeah. This isn't simply opportunism. It's a profound understanding of, well, cognitive overload within command structures.
Cognitive overload. Makes sense.
When an enemy is processing countless simultaneous high-magnitude threats, incoming fire, tactical shifts, fleet coordination, the insertion of a single stealthy element becomes almost imperceptible.
Lost in the noise.
The sheer noise, the confusion, the overwhelming nature of a conflict of this magnitude provides the perfect, impenetrable cover, making a single ship infiltrating a mothership almost invisible in the grand scheme of things.
It's a huge gamble, though.
It's a calculated gamble that leverages systemic overload against the enemy, exploiting the very chaos that seeks to engulf them. This highlights the enduring principle that the best way to hide something is often in plain sight.
Or in plain pandemonium in this case.
Precisely, in plain, overwhelming pandemonium.
Okay, so they're inside the mothership. The first critical action falls to Luna. We hear her breathlessly announce, "I'm in, disabling security grids now."
The tension ramps up immediately.
This is the immediate, crucial action post-infiltration, where the theoretical plan meets brutal reality. Imagine the intense pressure in that moment.
Yeah, no kidding.
Luna is the crew's first point of contact with the internal defenses of the Emperor's flagship, a fortress designed to repel any breach. Her role requires incredible speed, flawless stealth, and absolutely perfect, instantaneous execution.
One wrong move.
If she fails, if she triggers an alarm, if she can't bypass the grids within milliseconds, the entire operation crumbles before it even truly begins. She's not just opening a door.
She's creating that bubble of safety.
Yeah, creating a temporary, fragile bubble of safety, laying the groundwork for everyone else as part of the plan, and dictating the pace of the entire mission.
And her role here highlights both immense technical and practical challenges. Disabling advanced security grids in an Emperor's mothership. That's far from a simple flick of a switch.
Right, it must be incredibly complex.
It implies navigating incredibly complex, multi-layered defensive systems. Maybe multi-spectrum laser grids scanning for thermal, kinetic, even quantum resonance signatures.
Biometric scanners.
Interwoven with biometric scanners, sonic dampeners, adaptive firewalls. Her hacks wouldn't just turn these off. They might make them perceive nothing, or worse, perceive that false all-clear state, that digital illusion bought by milliseconds.
All while battle rages outside.
She's likely working under an incredibly tight deadline, with every second counting as the chaotic space battle rages just beyond the hull. There's zero room for error.
It's a real shift from planning to action.
What's truly striking here is the immediate, visceral shift from the abstract strategic planning we discussed earlier to real-time, high-stakes action. The theoretical framework collides with the unforgiving reality of execution.
That breathlessness feels earned.
Absolutely. Luna's breathlessness isn't just a stylistic choice. It viscerally conveys the tension of being at the very precipice of success or catastrophic failure, her unique skill now the razor's edge upon which the mission balances.
But, as expected, in any complex high-stakes operation like this, even the best-laid plans encounter resistance.
Always.
Maya's urgent warning slices through the tension. Imperial Guards closing in on Ark. This signifies the inevitable friction, the unforeseen complications that arise once you're actually in the field.
The chaos outside doesn't mean safety inside.
Right. The Empire, even with its attention heavily diverted by the space battle, isn't entirely blind or helpless. Elite, highly trained forces, presumably, are still active and pose a direct, immediate threat to the crew's progress.
It's a stark reminder that even perfect timing and digital ghosting can't eliminate all variables in a hostile environment.
Some threats need a more direct approach. But Ark, true to his role as the unflappable muscle, responds gruffly, almost dismissively. Taken care of. Move faster, Captain.
Efficient.
What does this brief, impactful exchange truly tell us? It's far more than just a casual dismissal of a threat, right?
Oh, much more. It powerfully confirms his exceptional effectiveness as the muscle of the team, his ability to handle immediate, dangerous threats decisively and quickly, without needing further instruction or assistance.
No panic, just action.
No panic, no hesitation. His response emphasizes his professional competence and his unwavering focus on the overall mission rather than on personal glory or dwelling on the danger he just faced.
He's keeping the momentum going.
It's a snapshot of a highly disciplined operator whose priority is maintaining the mission's momentum, pushing them forward rather than delaying for trivialities like, an Imperial Guard ambush. Ark's swift and decisive action in that moment really underscores the critical importance of adaptability and robust contingency planning in any high-stakes operation.
Plans change on the fly.
Despite the meticulous initial plan, unforeseen obstacles are not just possibilities, they are certainties. The crew must be able to react instantly to emergent threats, demonstrating not just their individual training, but also their profound cohesion and unshakable trust under extreme pressure.
And Ark doesn't just stop the threat.
No, his immediate and direct response, "Move faster, Captain," reaffirms his dedication to the broader timeline and the mission's relentless momentum. It highlights a key principle that separates successful ventures from failures.
Which is?
A plan, no matter how brilliant, is a living document, and the ability to pivot, improvise, and overcome unexpected challenges is often what truly defines success.
It shows the crew aren't just tools.
Exactly. It proves that while Orion is undoubtedly the mastermind, his crew are not mere tools. They are highly skilled, autonomous problem solvers who can execute their roles with deadly efficiency, ensuring the mission continues even when significant deviations occur.
Orion must pick his team carefully.
It's a testament to the selection process Orion must employ, picking not just skilled individuals, but those who operate seamlessly under fire.
And all of this, the infiltration, the disabling, the dealing with guards, it all culminates in Captain Orion's focused state as he mutters, almost to himself, almost got it.
The climax, the payoff moment.
This is the absolute climax of the heist, the moment of acquisition, the payoff for all the risk and precision. Every single plan, every individual skill deployed, every act of daring bravery has led to this razor-thin edge between ultimate success and catastrophic failure.
You can feel the tension.
The tension in this scene must be palpable. The culmination of everything, the hopes of the crew, all hinging entirely on Orion successfully acquiring the tech. That single word, almost, is doing so much work there, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It signifies that he's at the absolute precipice, that the slightest misstep, the tiny fraction of a second too long, could undo everything they've sacrificed to achieve.
The narrative pacing here feels deliberate.
Expertly crafted to build maximum, almost unbearable suspense. It's the very moment the entire story, the meticulous planning, and the daring execution have been inexorably building towards.
We're right there with them.
As an audience, you've been invested in every twist and turn of the journey, and now we arrive at the objective. This raises an intriguing question, though. What intricate process might Orion be undertaking to get the tech?
Yeah, it's not just grabbing it off a shelf, presumably.
Right. Is it a physical extraction from a heavily shielded, maybe anti-gravity chamber, perhaps requiring a complex sequence of precise movements to avoid microscopic laser grids or reactive pressure plates?
Or maybe a data download.
Or is it a complex, highly secure data download from a heavily encrypted server demanding a unique sequence of quantum codes? Or maybe even a precise neurological interface to bypass multiple layers of digital defenses?
Could even be activating it somehow.
It could even be a delicate activation sequence where the tech itself is dormant until Orion performs a specific, almost arcane ritual of power. The very vagueness, ironically, adds to the sense of advanced engineering and the specialized, almost esoteric knowledge Orion possesses.
Makes his final push feel even more critical.
Exactly. All the more exhilarating and precarious. It's not merely grabbing an item, it's mastering a sophisticated system, proving his intellectual dominance over Xarxos' most prized possession.
They've got it. The mission pivots instantly from infiltration to exfiltration. Now we move into the payoff in the unknown. The escape.
Phase 3, get out alive.
The scene immediately shifts with the cacophony of alarms blaring, intense music. It's chaotic, it's urgent, a symphony of imperial rage.
The hornet's nest has been kicked.
This emphasizes the immediate high-stakes aftermath of the acquisition. The mission isn't truly over just because they possess the tech. Now the real race begins, a desperate dash to survival.
Right. Getting it is one thing, keeping it is another.
The goal shifts from meticulous infiltration and acquisition to putting as much astronomical distance as humanly possible between the crew and the enraged Imperial forces. They've poked the Emperor's eye, stolen his prized possession.
And now they need to disappear completely before the full might of his vengeance descends upon them.
And how do they achieve this astonishing vanishing act? The narrator tells us they fled into hyperspace. Okay, let's unpack this. We know what hyperspace is in sci-fi, but why is this specific method so critical to their survival here?
It's the classic sci-fi maneuver for instantaneous, untraceable travel, right? A way to make a clean break from any immediate pursuit.
It's not just speed, then.
It's not just about speed, though, that helps. It's about making themselves utterly untraceable, completely disorienting any pursuers. It signifies not just an escape, but a complete severing of the immediate threat.
A strategic withdrawal.
A strategic withdrawal from a losing chase. It's the ultimate reset button for an escape, buying invaluable time.
The strategic value sounds immense.
Oh, it is. The strategic value of hyperspace travel in this context is immense, offering not merely speed, but a complete disorientation of any Imperial pursuers. Think about it. Once a ship enters hyperspace, it essentially disappears from conventional sensors, traditional tracking methods, all line-of-sight pursuit.
Buying that critical time window.
Exactly. This isn't just about escaping a direct chase. It's about buying invaluable time, a critical window for the crew to consolidate their gains, assess the newly acquired tech, and prepare for whatever comes next.
It's the ultimate narrative reset button, like you said.
Allowing the story to transition from high-octane pursuit to the calmer, though no less tense, aftermath. The alarms blaring and intense music build to the frantic crescendo of the hyperspace jump.
Which feels like an exhale.
Yeah, which serves as the ultimate exhalation for both the audience and the crew. It transforms what could have been a prolonged, grinding chase into a decisive clean break, affording them the vital advantage they need to survive the immediate consequences and plan their next move.
So, with the immediate threat, at least for now, behind them, Captain Orion, now visibly relieved, declares, "We did it. Now let's see what this tech can do."
The payoff moment, but also the beginning of something else.
This line perfectly captures that sense of immense accomplishment, blended with an eager, almost palpable anticipation. The entire heist, the meticulous planning, the daring execution, the extreme risks taken, it was all for this moment.
And now the curiosity takes over.
Now, the immense curiosity surrounding the stolen technology comes to the forefront. What unknown power or capability lies within their grasp? What secrets does this tech hold that Xarxos so jealously guarded?
It's the payoff, certainly, but it's also the tantalizing gateway to something entirely new, something potentially world-altering.
This moment is a really brilliant narrative choice, then.
Absolutely, because it doesn't conclude the adventure, but rather inaugurates a new, even deeper mystery. The tech isn't simply a trophy or an inert object, it's a veritable Pandora's box.
Pandora's box. Yeah.
We can speculate endlessly on its implications. This tech could potentially change the fundamental balance of power in the entire galaxy.
Grant unimaginable wealth.
Grant unimaginable wealth and influence to Orion's crew, or perhaps unleash unforeseen and even dangerous consequences that ripple across civilizations.
It leverages our curiosity.
What's truly fascinating here is how the story leverages your, the listener's, inherent curiosity. The heist itself was compelling, but the true hook for the future, the element that demands further engagement, is the unknown potential of this prize.
So the stolen object becomes a catalyst.
Precisely. The initial relief of success quickly gives way to the tantalizing question of what they now possess, transforming the stolen object into a catalyst for the next grand adventure and fundamentally expanding the scope of their universe beyond the single audacious act of theft. It implies a larger purpose, a destiny now set in motion.
And then, the final chilling image that leaves us hanging. Captain Orion laughs maniacally as ominous music returns.
Oof, that's quite an ending note.
It's not just a laugh of pure joy or simple triumph, is it? A maniacal laugh hints at something far deeper.
Yeah, something unsettling.
Perhaps a darker side to Orion's character that is now fully unmasked, a dangerous ambition stirred, or a profound, even terrifying realization of the immense power he now holds.
It adds a crucial layer of complexity to a character we initially saw as merely charming and roguish.
Definitely. This isn't just a happy ending to a successful caper. It's a powerful, unsettling cliffhanger, suggesting maybe the true price of their success or what comes next.
That specific soundbite, paired so effectively with the return of ominous music, acts as an incredibly potent narrative hook, doesn't it? Almost a siren call to future stories.
Leaves you wanting more, but maybe nervously.
It leaves the audience, you, with a profound sense of unease and intense anticipation for whatever future adventures, or perhaps perils await. The maniacal quality suggests a crossing of a significant line, a transformation of Orion's character.
Or maybe showing his true colors.
Or perhaps merely the unmasking of a pre-existing, darker facet of his personality that was always lurking beneath the charismatic surface. This raises a critical, even ethical question.
What's really driving him?
What are the true motivations behind Orion's actions beyond just being a master thief, seeking thrill or wealth? Is it simply power for power's sake, an insatiable quest for forbidden knowledge? Or is there something more sinister at play?
Something the tech has unleashed.
Something that the acquisition of this specific enigmatic tech has now awakened or irrevocably unleashed within him. The ending isn't conclusive. It's a powerful invitation to ponder the moral implications and the unfolding destiny of Captain Orion Blackwood.
Wondering if the hero just became something else.
Something far more dangerous. It lingers with you, demanding further exploration into the depths of ambition and consequence.
Wow, what an absolutely incredible deep dive. This journey into the Great Galactic Heist has been truly fantastic, pulling us into a world of, well, daring and consequence.
It really packs a punch for a short narrative excerpt.
We've dissected the intricate layers of meticulous planning, explored the indispensable nature of specialized teamwork, witnessed the crew's execution under immense chaotic pressure, and felt the irresistible, chilling allure of the unknown with that powerful ending. It truly showcases how even a brief narrative can be packed with so much strategic insight and profound character development.
Indeed. We've seen how a compact, punchy narrative can be incredibly rich with strategic lessons and character insights, inviting us to consider the layers beneath the surface of any story, fictional or otherwise.
It really shows the power of good storytelling.
It powerfully demonstrates the profound impact of well-crafted dialogue and atmospheric narration in building an entire universe in just a few short moments, engaging both our imagination and our intellect. And this brings us to a provocative thought for you, our listener, to perhaps ponder as you reflect on Captain Orion's maniacal laugh and the profound mystery of the tech.
Okay, let's hear it.
In any grand heist, whether in fiction or perhaps even in the annals of history, is the true prize ever merely the object stolen? Or is it something far more intangible?
Like what?
Like the power it represents, the reputation forged in the crucible of defiance, or even the sheer intoxicating thrill of having achieved the impossible, of having fundamentally reshaped reality through audacity.
That's a great question. The object versus the act itself.
We invite you to consider the ethical implications of such a heist, even when it's directed against an oppressive emperor. Does the tyrannical nature of the target justify the means?
Does the end justify the means?
Yeah.
Or does the relentless pursuit of power and knowledge at any cost inevitably lead the protagonist and those around them down a darker, more dangerous path?
Those are weighty questions, and they connect perfectly to the idea of discovery and the ongoing quest for understanding, right? Whether it's understanding a complex fictional world like this one, or grappling with the intricate moral and strategic challenges that unfold in our own reality every single day.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep digging deeper into the stories and information that shape our world. Thank you so much for joining us on the Deep Dive.